Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. I know I usually go live on Sunday, but I have plans tomorrow, so I'm going live early. And I didn't want to leave you guys hanging because I didn't go live last weekend because of the holiday. But yes, we're going to do all the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, what you can expect in the current energies in this upcoming week. I am going to get my cards ready. All of a sudden, I'm like flushed. It's weird. Like I feel flushed all of a sudden. I have no idea why. And I'm not like a person who gets nervous. I'm very comfortable going live. I'm very comfortable in front of the camera. But all of a sudden, I felt like a wave of like nervousness before I went live. It's weird. Let's see how that plays into the readings. I don't know why that is. Anyways, I am putting out the new readings. I polled you guys to see what you wanted to hear, and the majority of you, to my surprise, chose the spiritual tarot readings, which is the first time that the spiritual tarot readings have ever won against the you versus them. It used to be all, when I would poll people last year, they all wanted you versus them. So I was shocked by that, but I was pleasantly shocked by that because I love to do the more general tarot readings. But so that's what the next round will be. But I'm not getting rid of the you versus them, y'all. So don't be unsubscribing because that's what you want. I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to incorporate different types of readings into the rotation in the meantime. So you versus them will be out. This week will be the spiritual readings, and then the week or two thereafter will be the next round of you versus them readings. So stay tuned. Anyways. Patrick says, thank God. I am going to go get straight into it. So if you don't know how this works, if you're new to me, I meditate and clear my energy between each zodiac sign so that I can get channeled messages in addition to the tarot. If you meditate, you're welcome to meditate with me. Sometimes it helps for me to pick up on your story if you're opening up and sending me your energy, but you don't have to. Don't worry about it. You can just talk in the chat if you would like while I meditate. That's fine as well. And let's get it, y'all. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I've been watching TikTok too much. I have all of like the TikTok songs in my head. There's a popular TikTok, they go, get it, get it, get it, get it. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Random. Okay, I'm feeling these cards. I'm feeling these cards. And, ooh, these. Do I like those? I like these. And then I do need cards for the person you're dealing with. So let me go choose some cards real quick. Hold on a second. Okay. My camera's not focusing. Uh-oh. Can you guys see me okay? Let me know in the chat before I go any further. Can you see me okay? Somebody said my camera isn't focusing. I'm blurry? Am I blurry? That's weird. All right, hold on a second. Somebody said, it's fine. They're blurry. Greg, yeah. All right. I think I have my camera up too high. Sorry, guys. Or maybe I didn't clean my screen. Oops. That could be it as well. Hold on a second. How about now? Is it still blurry? How about now? How about now? How about that? Is it better? Why do some people say yes and some people say no? It's confusing me. Okay, we're gonna go with the majority. The majority says yes. All right, let's get into Aries. First, I'm gonna meditate real quick. These are the cards I'm gonna use for the person you're dealing with. I'm going to clear the energy with my singing bowl, and then I'm going to meditate. If you don't like the sound of a singing bowl, you might want to cover your ears for a second. This is going to drive me nuts. I'm literally going to end my live. Is it focused or not? And this is the energy I've been feeling lately, like this unfocused, irritable energy. I was going to talk about that for the collective. I don't know if you guys have been feeling that as well. Or like even when I was doing the readings for Scorpio and Aries, I kept readjusting to the point I was frustrated, and at first I wasn't going to do the readings because I was feeling frustrated, but then I realized that that energy was for the sign I was reading for. Well, I don't want you to deal with it if it's blurry. I'm going to end the live, I think. I don't want to waste 3 hours on a blurry video, guys. How about now? Somebody says it's good for God's sakes. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Okay. Well, we've wasted a few minutes here. So let's clear this vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Get a drink of water here. And let's go. Aries. Okay, Aries. So I kind of got like a random message. They actually were showing me it's a type of stone. It's kind of like a gem, but it's a stone and it's flat and shiny. And there was a lot of different colors showing through the stone, like purples and blue. I wish I could. I wish I had one. I could show you what I mean. But they're like flat stones and it was about this big and sometimes they sell jewelry with this on the pendant like when you go to crystal shops and stuff. I'm not really sure the significance of that stone. I can't even think of what kind of stone it is, but certainly if you know it, let me know. um, is it a moonstone? That might be of significance to you, Aries. We do have a new moon here in the energy currently. So this is a good time to set your seeds of intention, Aries, and to refresh and renew your energy. It's interesting that I got a bit irritated before I went into the Aries reading because when I did the Aries spiritual reading a few days ago, I felt that irritation present at the beginning of the reading. And so some of you might be yourself a little bit irritable in the energy, you know what I'm saying? Feel it, finding yourself a little bit in the shadow here and there this upcoming week. Interestingly enough, they showed me an apple. It was a red apple. I have no idea why an apple, but maybe you need more fruit in your diet. Maybe you like apples. And then I heard the song Apple Bottom Jeans, which apple bottom jeans, boots with the girl. I don't know why. Take it or leave it, Aries, but that's kind of the energy and the images that were shown to me. That may validate for you or just further let you know that this reading is for you. But let's get into the tarot and see what it has to say, okay? So, Aries, what can Aries expect this upcoming week? You have Scorpio energy here. Some of you might have Scorpio placements in your chart or be dealing with one. If not, it's just the influencing vibes. This is the shadow work. That's that irritability I felt. Now, this could be present in you or you could be seeing that in other people, okay? It's a very intense vibe. It's a very passion-driven, deep energy, but it can also be quite destructive and quite manipulative. So be aware of that, Aries, whether that's you or someone you're dealing with. It's definitely showing up as the shadow, though, okay? So might be seeing a different side to someone this upcoming week. Maybe a side that you've never seen in them. Or someone may be seeing a different side of you, Aries. You know, they thought they knew you, but they don't know. You know, like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't know. And then you have the Queen of Swords showing up. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or have that in your chart. But you see, this person is trying to fight off the shadow, trying to fight off the dark. They are having difficulty, I think, with that, or you might be having difficulty with that. It's kind of like a square energy, you know, where it's just this vibe of certainly not backing down. Okay, if somebody has ill intentions around you this upcoming week, Aries, I feel like they're going to cut straight to the point. You're going to cut straight to the point. Like, you're not messing around, okay? Especially for my female Aries, I feel like this is kind of you showing up as this very independent and intense energy. And for my male Aries, I feel like this could be a female probably that you're dealing with, but take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be. Could be all your energy. Some sort of obsessiveness here around this. So let me see a little bit further. Oh, hold on a second, Aries. I have a distraction. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Little distraction there for a second. Okay, Aries. Man, what is going on in the energy? What's going on with you, Aries? I'm feeling distracted. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling a bit temperamental. I'm feeling like a fire sign right now, and I am not a fire sign. Well, I only have like 1 or 2 fire placements. I'm mostly water and air, which is a weird combination. But I mean, I'm just feeling like, ugh, irritated. You got someone in your environment that's just irritating the hell out of you, or you're irritable yourself, like your shadow's popping up. You're getting kind of sick of yourself, maybe, if it's not another person. A lot of distractions going on in the environment. Like, what is the deal? So, I get the 7 of Swords out, of course. Oh, that's why. 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands. Well, that makes sense. So, here we are, Aries. There is something going on behind the scenes here that you feel intuitively, and it's irking you. You know when you know, like, someone's up to no good, but you don't have, like, evidence of it or proof of it, or you know that there's something going on, maybe within yourself. Like, let's keep it real. It's not always about another person that you want to keep to yourself, because a part of the Aries reading was about the different facades that we wear depending on who we're interacting with. But it's irritating. It's irritating to, like, sense that, you know, something's amiss or askew in the environment, but not have someone fess up to it, or not get the validation of it, or not get the clarity that you're wanting. And it's causing, like, this little fire to ignite within your energy, Aries. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for you. I feel like what you're really looking for is cooperation and a connection that really fulfills you in every way. And some of you have that in another area of your life or with a person. But maybe you had to kind of walk away and clear your mind, or you might find yourself this upcoming week needing to take a moment to, like, get your space and clear your mind and overcome some things. This is like past energy showing up here, and past trust issues showing up here, and it's kind of having you in the space, Aries, where I feel like you're quick to cut someone off or quick to assume negative intent. But you may or may not be correct in that assumption. See, because there's a lot of fogginess around this energy. You're not really seeing the full truth of a person or a situation. So that's why they're saying, like, don't go off the deep end and assume things before you know the truth. Because some of you are intuitive and you already know, so you don't really need, you know, someone to prove it to you. But I still feel like there's something you're not quite picking up on, or that you're not seeing just yet. Let's see, person you're dealing with. The Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So, wow, holy cow, there's a standoff. I heard standoffish. Are you, like, being standoffish towards someone because you don't trust them, Aries? Or someone doing that to you? I feel like it's mostly you. There's a difference of opinion here, or a difference of the way that you're seeing something versus the way this person is seeing something. I feel like this person has a lot of emotions going on underneath the surface, but they're trying to come off like this very dominating or very assertive presence, you know, but there's something else going on underneath the surface here, Aries, within the both of you. See, you're not really trusting this person. If it's intimate, it's like you have you're attracted to this person, but either you don't always tell them the truth, Like maybe you don't tell them you're attracted to them. You like someone, you're attracted to them, but you keep it to yourself. Or you don't really trust the attraction for whatever reason. Like maybe you feel like this person's not trustworthy, or you just have some sort of trust issue showing up in the energy here. And you see this person wants to save face as well, and trying to be in the control position, but underneath that, they're actually a very sensitive, feminine energy. Even if it's a masculine that you're dealing with, inside they have a very sensitive heart, or maybe even hypersensitive to the point that they get triggered easily, or they're quick to get into a moody or irritable type of energy. Like their walls aren't as thick as you think they are, Aries. They're actually quite thin. You know what I'm saying? Why is it that everybody that claims, this is an observation. People who are always all up in other people's face about, I don't give two shits. And you know, the people that are real boisterous about like no care and all of this, generally speaking, those are the people that actually get triggered the easiest. I know it sounds counterproductive. Not always, but a lot of times when people proclaim confidence like that, it's coming from a place of needing validation or insecurity. It's because true confidence is kind of silent. True confidence does not need a rally behind it. And this is funny because I got triggered literally, and you guys know this because I posted it, over a stupid TikTok and some negative comments that were left. Now that triggering came from a place of insecurity within myself, and I can own that. You know, it's not even about the person that left the comment. It's about why was my skin so thin? You know what I'm saying? And it kind of kept me in check, right? I had to check myself there. Like, this person needs to check themselves. You know, they're saying they don't care, or they give off that persona they don't care, but then why are they getting so upset over it? Why are they getting so upset if they don't care? You know, because they care. Because they care. It's funny how the ego likes to sneak in the back door, and we're not even aware of it sometimes. We're not even aware. But I feel like that's what's going on with this person. It's getting them all in their head when really what they want is equal give and take. But they're needing to do like a deep dive into their emotions before they speak, to see what their own triggers are. And Aries, you have a trigger here too, and it's within trusting either your own attraction or within this person. Like, I feel like there's something here triggering you as well. So let's get some guidance then, Aries. It says, find your center in nature. This says, your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? How creepy is that? It literally says the word checked in. Didn't I just see it? Didn't I just say that somebody needed to check themselves? Gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. The other card is nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul needs nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take the time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So, Aries, zodiac signs that I'm seeing here, like I said, I've got Scorpio, Pisces energy, possibly another Aries, Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer energy showing up. That's the primary zodiac signs, but keep in mind, it could be any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. All right, Taurus. Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. I have a distraction going on, and I didn't want to walk away in the middle of a reading, but I need to address something real fast, and then we're going to do Taurus. And I'm going to clear my energy again, because I need it. Be right back. Ooh. Like a little exercise in the middle of your day. I got a lot of stairs in my house, so literally, I just got a little bit of cardio in there, guys. So, all right, Taurus. Taurus. Hey, Aaron. Thank you for moderating. Welcome back. Wow. So Taurus, the images that I was getting is they kept showing me the eyes and the eyelashes in particular. I'm not really sure why. Some of you got pretty eyes, you got pretty eyelashes. You like pretty eyelashes? I'm not sure. I've gotten that message before. I'm not sure if it was for Taurus though. But and then I got the song by Tom Petty, Free Falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Freedom, feeling free, all of that being highlighted this upcoming week, independence, but it was a very soothing energy. So I was literally looking into someone's eyes, and they were kind of making this is the expression that was being made. Peacefulness, bliss. You know what I'm saying? So some of you, this week is going to bring you some sort of peacefulness or bliss, or that's the energy you might be currently in, just feeling free, free fallen. Maybe look up that song. I'm not sure what Tom Petty's Zodiac sign is either, but if you know it, let me know. But take it or leave it. That's what I saw. And they were showing me too, someone stopping to smell the flowers. I know that's kind of cheesy, but it's literally a reminder from spirit to enjoy nature, enjoy your surroundings, and just allow yourself to go in this state of bliss, a state of bliss. So that's a beautiful energy to start out with. Dang! That's what I'm talking about. Look at you, Taurus, showing up in your own reading. This is you. In the upright, earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, beautiful, you know, beautiful energy coming through, very sensuous energy as well. You might not even be trying to put off of a vibe, but you're putting off a vibe, you know? And it's also coming in with the 11th house, Aquarian energy. For some of you, you could have that in your chart as well. But either way, it's highlighting your friendships, group activity, your community, your social network, thinking outside of the box, innovative thinking. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? It's like being earthy and being practical, but incorporating some new ideas about self, or new networks for some of you. The sense of freedom. Okay. This is a very experimental energy as well. So you might be, you know, experimenting, I don't know, on what? On new ways to connect. Okay. I'm not really sure what that means. Take it or leave it. So let's get into it and see. Taurus. It's all about action, right? So I feel like some of you are getting ready to take action on some goals that you have, a startup that you're wanting to do. It's like, oh, really? I'm getting a song. Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, whatever comes my way. Born to be wild. I was going to sing the whole song, but then I started to sing it, and then I liked it, so I kept singing it. Sorry. That song's coming through for you. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Woo, this might be a good week to kind of get out there, you know, and enjoy life. Yeah. Maybe this weekend, maybe today, I don't know. That song came right out the blue. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Four of Wands, there's that celebratory energy, there's that supportive vibe. As long as you don't get all in your head, so make sure you're resting a lot. You know, don't be overdoing it, Taurus. You know, sometimes you like to overindulge, right? Every Taurus knows this. Every fixed sign knows this. Don't overdo it. You know, don't go outside of what you're comfortable with either. But I feel like some of you are ready to go outside of your comfort zone and make some new friends, connect with life in a different way, connect with people in a different way. And there's a lot of people showing up here. Now, some of you, it's like literally people showing up in the physical environment that you have to deal with, but it looks pretty positive to me as long as you don't overthink it. Some of you, this is more like in a social network type of platform where there's a lot of opportunities to network or connect, maybe even with a specific person, but I'm actually seeing multiple possible connections here. If you're single, Taurus, you best get out there because there is a lot of opportunity to connect. I'm just saying. Some of you, there's an opportunity to maybe reconnect or reconcile as well if you've been wanting that. But again, this is you here, whether you're male or female, being comfortable in your own skin. And because of that, you're kind of opening yourself up to new experiences in the energy. Like calling it into you, you know? Let's see who you're dealing with. Five of Wands. And the Death card could be connecting with a Scorpio. And then here you are at the bottom of their deck, Taurus energy, the Hierophant. So you've got, oh, okay. I heard for some of you, you have a fierce competitor. All right. Someone trying to compete with you, Taurus. I don't feel like you're going to let that bother you if that's the case. Of course, you could be doing that, but I don't see it on your side so much as this person's, but take it as it resonates. This person could see you as something they have to compete for, or someone that it's like they have to like shoo people off of you to get your attention, especially if you have a lot of things going on around you. Um, for others of you, this person wants an end to conflict, okay? Or an end to some sort of drama within their own life, within the relationship, if they have a relationship with you. Like this person's trying to make decisions from their more emotional space, but it's coming off not the way they want it to. It's coming off more. Oh, really? Okay, that's not the word I was gonna say. All right, obscure. I was not gonna say the word obscure. I was gonna say it's coming off as a bit much, but they gave me the word obscure. And then I heard obnoxious. Uh-oh. You know, like there's like a neediness here showing up. And yet at the same time here you're open. You may not be open to this person if they seem obnoxious to you, but I don't know. I feel like you are though. Even if you're dealing with like an obnoxious energy, I feel like you're still trying to stay open-minded about it, or you're being encouraged to be open-minded about it and see that the battle this person is having is not with you, it's within themselves. It's not personal to you. Even if they try to make it personal, it's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, this energy is begging you, Taurus, to look outside of the box, to see like this person or life from a higher vantage point. And then I heard there's a fear around commitments. That could be you or someone you're dealing with. Like one person wanting more of a structured commitment, or the way they see life is very structured and A, B, C, D, and the other way, and the other person seeing it as more of an open concept, you know, or they have more of an open mind about life. For some of you, an open relationship, a difference in opinion about relationships showing up. That's random. Take it or leave that part. So let's get some guidance here. Oh, I got a super chat. I didn't see who that was from. Let me rewind here in a second and see. Oh, it says study. It says Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. I cannot get over how these cards validate everything I just said. Let me read the last sentence because that's what this reading is about. This is an opportunity to expand your mind, to think about it from a different perspective. And I feel like you are doing that. All right. So you could be dealing with another Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Aries. Yeah. Virgo, Capricorn are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. Okay, and I'm being called to this card, Sagittarius. All right. Gemini. Let me see real quick who gave me super chat. Thank you, Nurse H, for the $9.99. I appreciate you, girl. Sorry I missed it. Thank you for the $5, and Falcon, you rock. What's up? Okay. Gemini. Okay. So, Gemini, here's the images that I got. I heard, when I went into the meditation, I saw what looked to be spotlights. And then as it got closer, it's the emblem for Sirius FM radio. I believe that's a radio station, right? Some of you may actually listen to that. But to me, it's more of talking about tuning in to the vibration that you're wanting in your life, meaning the universe responds to our emotional space and our thoughts, our vibration. And that's how we attract. And some of you are needing to kind of change or tune in a little bit to more to what you're emitting out into the world, okay? Or you're going to feel a little bit more tuned in than you have maybe in the past. Some of you are very intuitive. I can sense that, and you're very good about being a chameleon. And the reason I say that is they showed me a lizard. It was actually the lizard from a cartoon movie that Johnny Depp played in. Johnny Depp was the primary character. What is Johnny Depp's zodiac sign? Not sure. He looks like a Gemini rising to me because he's so eclectic, but I could be wrong about that. But Rango, yes, that's what it was. The movie Rango, the lizard from Rango. For some reason, they were showing me that lizard in specific. But the image, the feeling I'm getting from that Gemini is one, this is like seeing life from two totally different perspectives, right? Because lizards have this, because of the way their eyes are set, horses as well, where they can have this immense amount of peripheral vision. And it's like opening up your peripheral vision, seeing things that you did not see before. And it also talks about being a chameleon in your surroundings and being able to take your ability to see a bigger picture, which Geminis are very good at, and to use that to your advantage to like tune in to what it is that you're wanting to attract or see in the energy this upcoming week. That type of vibe. So you also might like Rango. Or is Johnny Depp a Gemini? Nailed it. Just kidding. Thank you for the $5, Anna. Is he a Gemini? See, I figured there was some Gemini in there because he's so eclectic. I love Johnny Depp. Yeah, I did just say nailed it. Sorry. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Was Tom Petty just on? I just got that in Aries. He's a Scorpio. I did not know Tom Petty was a Scorpio. I got for those of you who didn't know, I got Tom Petty and, no, Taurus is reading. I guess Taurus, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, random. Anyways, since it's coming up in your reading as well, Gemini, you could also be dealing with a Scorpio or a Gemini, just FYI. Anyways. Okay, so Gemini, I've already done your spiritual reading, but I haven't got to post it yet. And I loved it. And this was the very first card that popped out when I did it a few days ago, which is so bizarre because here it is again. That reading was about healing some triggers, some wounding. And that's the same card that I got out right now. And this card is representing, healing things from the past, healing, making amends if you need to, releasing if you need to. I keep getting this card in your reading. I can't get away from it. Personal development, generational trauma, self-doubt, tuning into your superpowers. What is a Gemini superpower? The ability to be a chameleon. Like you can adapt. You're a quick adapter. You're a quick learner. You're a quick study. You know what I'm saying? And like using that as a superpower this upcoming week. I don't want to give too much away about what that reading is about, but because I haven't posted it yet. But if this resonates with you, definitely check it out when it gets posted, either today or tomorrow. because I feel like this is an extension of that reading. Let's see. Ow. 10 of Swords. That's right. So it's time to put this to an end. For some of you, the reading was about, like, I'm going to give you a specific example, but this example is not going to be for all of you, but I want you to take it for what it's worth. Say when you were a little kid. When you were a little kid and you were just being yourself, and maybe your mother or a parental figure shamed you for that and said, wow, you talk too much, or you're too much of this, or you're too much of that. And so as a child, you absorb that and you start feeling like, oh, okay, I need to suppress that or talk less because I love that person and that person is telling me that that's a bad trait to have. And so you label it as something bad about yourself. Then you get into adulthood, right? And you realize that actually suppressing yourself or that part of yourself was more damaging and toxic than healthy. And then the way that you heal that is to remove that label from yourself and realize, you know what, actually, I like that about myself. I like that I'm a talker. The world needs more of that. And then you stand in your power and it heals the energy within your psyche. That's kind of the vibe I was picking up in the extended reading. Please go check out the extended reading when I post it because I feel like you will get a lot out of it. But that's what I'm feeling here again. That's just an example. Some of you, that is an actual, that actually happened to you. Others of you, I'm just giving how that works. You know, when other people tell us you should be less of this or more of this, it's never about who we are, it's about what they're comfortable with. You know, again, it's never personal. It's a person's preference. You know what I'm saying? I keep wanting to go further with that, but I'm like, no, I gotta get to, but I feel like I need to go further with that, but I'm not. I think you get what I'm saying. Okay. There's something here that needs to be put to an end so that you can heal it, and it's something to do about a false belief about oneself. This is almost the same exact cards that I got in your reading. 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands. It's so crazy how tarot works. I'm saying it still blows my mind all these years later. But I feel like Gemini, you know, you're keeping yourself in your own mental trap. And I feel like some of you, it's like you are trying to submerge yourself into the environment or maybe surround yourself with friends, like as a distraction away from this thinking that has you feeling stuck or less than or insecure or just like doubting yourself and doubting your intuition. And so trying to connect maybe or to get out of your head by getting out or hanging out with friends or meeting up with a friend. But it's like you're still carrying this with you to some degree or another because it's not healed necessarily, meaning you're not fully comfortable in self just yet. Or at least this week, there might be a period of time where you second guess yourself. Maybe you have a good friend of yours that you're connecting with and it makes you feel insecure to be around them, or something about that interaction. And it doesn't have to be a friend. It could be an intimate partner, a parent, whatever, a coworker. Something about that interaction triggers something in you that you've long withheld. But it's triggering you for a reason. It's almost like to pull you out of a shell here so that you can learn something new about self or another person. And it definitely creates change, although a little bit of confusion at first, but then it ends up in self-love or love. Sorry, I have a song in my head. It's Immature. Nobody listens to Immature but me. The 90s boy band. You know what I'm talking about? The Lover's Groove. They're giving me the song Lover's Groove. And now they're giving me Janet Jackson's That's the Way Love Goes. Some of you have some misperceptions around the way love should go. Let's see the person you're connecting with here. 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords. 2 8s. And then the Star card. Aquarian, Libran energy showing up over here. There's either missed communication here. Both of you in the 8 of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with, y'all are both getting in. Y'all... Come out of my mouth. Okay. Sorry. Let me start over. Y'all are both getting in each other's heads. I almost said way. You're getting in each other's way. It's like a law of attraction match. So law of attraction is matching you up with another energy that is also feeling some sort of self-restriction, insecurity, or doubt that they're needing to heal. And it's around the way they communicate. Somebody is communicating something here and it doesn't get perceived or delivered in the way that it was intended. You know, when you accidentally push someone else's buttons and you're not even realizing you're doing it, or someone doing that to you and they're not even realizing that they're triggering you. I feel like there's someone here that's in a similar energy, or y'all stress each other out. I don't know. You're connecting with someone that's either going through a same or similar stressful part of their life, or they have healing to do around the same or similar area that you do, which would make sense with law of attraction, or you both are in this headspace of heavily thinking about each other, stressing each other out for no reason. Because what you're really wanting is like camaraderie or the celebratory energy. What this person's really wanting is more open communication or dialogue or some sort of healing and balance and opportunity in their life. They're giving me the song Sabotage. Is that BC Boys? Sabotage. Self-sabotage. That's what this is. So let's get some guidance on that. Huh. Surprising. It says reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Don't be afraid to reach out. Gemini, if you need someone to listen to you, I feel like reach out. And or reach deep within and pull up that spiritual healing that's available to you through your higher self, through your guides, through source. Some of you are reaching out to another person because you're going through, like, you're getting all in your head, so you're reaching out to get out of your head, not knowing that you're connecting with a person that's also all in their head, and so y'all just keep bouncing off of each other. You know, when you reach out to a friend and you're like, man, I'm feeling crazy today. And they're like, yo, me too. And then y'all just start talking about how crazy things feel. Like one of those moments. You know, it doesn't have to be related to this person, but that's kind of what I feel. All right, so I have Aquarius, Libra energy showing up, and Scorpio energy, and fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, Cancer. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to go into it that long. It just felt really good. So, I didn't really get a deep meaning from anything that I was seeing, but I'll just tell you the images. I saw a man in a suit and tie, and the song Suit and Tie came up. I saw, um, oh gosh, I'm already forgetting. They kept showing me this motion, like things are up and down, and then I heard Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. Um, and then, oh man, I'm losing it as soon as it comes in. What's interesting is usually I would see that as like rocking the boat emotionally. Now, some of you might be going through rocky emotions right now, but there's another group of you that it seemed kind of like you were going with the flow of it. Like you were rocking the boat, but like kind of in a good way, like almost like a soothing rocking back and forth. I don't know if some of you have a rocking chair or you rock yourself back and forth, or there's something soothing about that, like a hammock or a swing, or I don't know. Your mother rocked you when you were a baby. I'm not sure. Um, Yeah. But see, like nothing really stuck out to me as a major issue or a major influence. Some of you are just trying to block out any negativity right now, and because you're trying to enjoy the peace. And I don't blame you because the last Cancer reading I did was really interesting and not the most high vibrating. So. Some of you are trying not to rock the boat because you're trying to go with the path of least resistance and maintain your peacefulness. Wow! Here's your card, Cancer, in the upright. Matched with the fifth house of passion. Cancer Leo energy for some of you. So this is feeling like yourself. You see how calm and cool and collected this person is? Like, this is somebody who's not letting their boat be rocked, you know? This is like being comfortable in your own skin. And yeah, there might be some moodiness here, but you're a water sign, so there's always going to be a little moodiness. But it's a very um, soothing energy, okay? Very family oriented energy as well. Some of you might be wanting to spend more time with your family or needing to. But then infusing this with a little bit of passion, entertainment, being more playful in the energy, pleasurable types of vibes coming in. And I feel like that's why some of you this weekend, especially, I feel it's like this is like kind of like a weekend energy, either this or next weekend. But, you know, energy is malleable. But I feel like the focus is on like just wanting to enjoy and not rock the boat. You know, like feeling good just to feel good. And yeah. You have the Tower here. Wow. Well, that's unexpected. So there might be something unexpected popping up. Okay, Cancer, that may want to rock your boat. But I feel like the guidance here is to not allow it or not to see it that way. Like if there's like a chaotic energy around you, the best thing you can do is to just stay in tune with your joy and your peace. I know that can be difficult with the Tower, but there's also a message here about getting enlightenment and things falling into place for you. Maybe after a time where things were feeling a little bit emotionally unstable or unstable in the environment. Some of you might just be dealing with a Scorpio. So let's see. That was fast. The High Priestess, the Ten of Swords. Okay, I'm getting another song. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just can't deny it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. Okay, something's happening. Maybe that's unexpected. This could have already occurred, or it may be in the future energy, depending on where you're at on the timeline. But there's like finally something happens and you see it. You see it, you know, and you can't deny it anymore. You know, it's like something very obvious being presented to you. That was really unexpected to get that song and then to get that card. So I do feel it is unexpected. But not really, because here your intuition is showing up, meaning that you've intuited this or you have some inkling about, like something you've had an inkling about finally reveals itself to you, or finally you get a breakthrough in that situation or in your mind about it, and it sets you free. And then it sets you free because it allows you to focus elsewhere and like to finally release like a vice grip on something that has been bothering you and not allowing you to be present in the present moment. There is a message here too about Cancer needing to be appreciative of what you do have in your life, and that's really the guidance. That's why they keep bringing me to this more soothing energy of like, pay attention to all of the beautiful things that you have to be appreciative of. I think that's really important. Some of you are, it's like you have blessings around you, but you're so used to it, or you're so used to what you have, you've lost interest in it. Some of you are getting like bored in a relationship, or maybe in your routines or something, and you're not appreciating life as it's happening to you because you're on a routine and everything seems very routine. But that's just a mindset, you know, and it's easy to get in that mindset living in the US, especially, where everything runs on a schedule, you know, to be like, oh, it's Monday again. Okay, well, you know, and not really appreciate, wow, I woke up today. I'm breathing. Look at that. It's amazing. It's a miracle. Life, you know, like you're living. That's a miracle. Don't forget that. Okay. Because some of y'all get too far into your head and it's making you a bit moody. Okay. And there's that unexpected change here showing up again. So let's see the person you're connecting to. Wow. This person may be having panic attacks, or they get just very panicky. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, the Moon, Pisces energy for some of you. Sagittarius energy here as well. So whoever you're connecting with, they're having some troubles here. They got a lot of inner conflict, inner turmoil going on. It keeps them up at night. It interferes with their dream state, absolutely. Like either with insomnia, like not being able to sleep, or nightmarish activity going on in the dream state. And what it's pulling up for this person you're connecting with is like suppressed emotion that they need to process and heal. And I feel like this person has this battle between their ego and their soul, you know, and it tears them apart. They're giving me a song, "You're tearing me apart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too." Something like that. Backstreet Boys, whatever. This person's getting in their own way. Emotionally, I heard emotional suffering, but it's unnecessary. It's like self-inflicted emotional suffering, meaning they go into this headspace here, Cancer, where they get out in their mind, and then it creates conflict or drama where there doesn't need to be, or they overthink things, or they overdo it, and so they get mentally exhausted. And when we're mentally exhausted, it's easy to get triggered. Seriously, if you're exhausted physically, mentally, emotionally, it is easy to be moody. It's easy to get triggered. It's easy for your lower self to take over. And like this person's lower self is kind of taking over because they're not allowing their brain the reprieve or the rest that it needs. This person is not in the ease that I felt you were in. Could be in regards to commitments or overcommitting themselves, or a relationship, possibly this relationship. Holy cow. This person is struggling. Might be very temperamental, moody. So your best to Cancer, if you're trying to stay in a high vibration and you have someone around that's being triggered and in a totally different vibration than you, it's best to just, the best you can, to emotionally detach yourself from that connection or situation, just for now. I'm not saying forever, although if you want to, whatever. But I get that some of you are ignoring it. Some of you, there's red flags going on here and you're ignoring it, even though intuitively you know there's red flags, and there's about to be a surprise here or a change that you won't be able to deny, they will not be able to deny, something like that. Because I keep getting the word denial. Oh, they're giving me the rest of the song. If you only knew the way I feel about you. I just cannot hide it. Finally, it has happened to me. All right. This says stay connected. Says we are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source, which is your higher self. This is so true. We're all born knowing our divineness, that we're loved. We never even question it as children until the world wants to make us believe we're not enough and disconnects us from how our higher self sees us. And this is a time to reconnect with that higher source. Right? And most definitely, this could be for your cross watcher more so than you. but it could be both of you. But I think it's definitely for both of you, that message there, because this person's really out of connection. They are not in alignment right now. Not saying they never will be, but not right now. All right, so can we do a Taurus or Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Leo. Leo. Ooh, did you guys hear my stomach? I promise it was my stomach, not the other. It's growling. Okay. Leo. Hey, Infinite. Okay. As soon as I closed my eyes, Leo, I saw an alien. Like a cartoon alien. And then I heard foreigner. Some of you like the band Foreigner, or you're feeling a little bit alien or alienated, or you just feel like sometimes that you're an alien on this planet, and that you feel foreign even in familiar environments. You might find yourself feeling that way this week. Like, is this happening? Or, like it just feels like otherworldly events going on, or otherworldly type of energy coming in, you know what I'm saying? And they just kept showing me over and over and over again a feather floating down like this. Some of you are going to find a feather this week. This will be validation for you. And they just kept showing it over. It was like coming down in the air, and then it hit the ground. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty literal. I mean, I think you like literally might be in this space where you're just feeling like you're from a different freaking planet, or having trouble wanting to adult or wanting to fit in, kind of appreciating the eccentric side of Leo. And Leos can be extremely eccentric, okay? Especially if you have Aquarius placements in your chart or Gemini placements in your chart, but you don't have to be. It's just this creative expression of self showing up in the environment as well, and thinking outside of the box. Absolutely. Oh, and they gave me a song right at the end when I came out. It was Lenny Kravitz. What's Lenny Kravitz's birthday? Not sure. Fly away. Gonna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of you want to fly away. Fly away. All right, let's get some cards out and see. Pisces energy. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, have Pisces in your chart. And there is a freaking white feather in this card. Do you see that? So, definitely be on the lookout for some feathers. All right. So this is a very imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic type of energy, very spiritual, emotional. This is that eclectic energy that I felt coming through. Some of you, like I said, you have a Pisces placement or an Aquarius Gemini placement. But either way, it's a very magical energy. It's the mystic. This card literally talks about the mystic and anything about aliens and foreigner. And so you might be in this space, Leo, where you're much preferring your universe versus reality. Like you're totally okay with submersing yourself in your mind and your brain right now, not so much needing the interaction with reality, and that is also a very air sign thing to do, which is interesting being you're a fire sign, but it's just like getting into that space of like, I'm just gonna live in my own little world. And yeah, so it doesn't feel toxic to me. It feels like maybe a good idea to allow yourself to go into this imaginative dream state and give yourself permission to disconnect, possibly. Disconnect from what? The Page of Swords and Three of Swords. I have some drama or gossip, heartache going on. Okay, and I feel like your response to this is to disconnect, or you're being guided to disconnect from the need to gossip, the need to discuss other people, the need to allow other people in your environment that's all they want to do is talk about. Like somebody could be literally talking to you, Leo. I'm getting like a very literal message here. This may have already occurred, or like look out for this upcoming week, where like someone is talking to you and they're being very low level, meaning they're like wanting to gossip, or they're wanting to bring up like drama and stupid stuff, and you're just not in that space. They catch you when you're not really in that space, and so you alienate the conversation, or you end up like floating into your head, like not really listening to what the person is saying. But maybe you're nodding your head like this and but like in your mind you're like unicorns and lollipops. I don't know. It's not literal, but maybe. And this could be vice versa, FYI. Some of you're trying to gossip with someone that doesn't care. Know your audience, Leo. Know your audience, because remember, this can be interchangeable energy, right? But I feel mostly that this is someone you're connecting with, or like, say if it's not a person, you're just like scrolling through Facebook, right? Instagram, TV, you're watching TV, and like everything is like reality shows and gossip and drama, and I feel like you're just not interested in it right now. Because you got your own shit you're dealing with. Some of you, it's like, it just feels so much nicer in your imaginary world than it does in the real world. So you are doing a bit of escapism. Whoa! Okay. Well, that one came out too. Ace of Wands. Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So there's a friendship showing up, or some sort of connection here. Or you have some sort of support available to you in the energy. This actually looks pretty good. I feel like this is that creative, eclectic spark of Leo showing up, and it's a very communicative energy, which is interesting because there's a lot of communication going on, or like a lot of information coming at you, but I feel like there's like a disinterest here. At the same time, I don't see you bothered. See, that's the crazy thing. I see you like kind of still celebrating internally. I don't know. There's a lot of passion here. There's a chance for like some sort of new passionate beginning as well this week, FYI. And it could be sparked within a new friendship or a new connection, or for some of you, a relationship. If it's a relationship and say you're connecting with someone in a relationship, I feel like you just want to talk. Like you might be very talkative this upcoming week, and the person you might be connecting with might be on a different page than you, maybe. And or somebody's like talking your ear off or something. The Three of Wands, the Two of Wands here, Leo. So whoever you're connecting with, yeah, they're on a different page. They're in a different book. Shoot. This person, it's almost like this person's waiting for their ships to come in, right? They're waiting for something to happen in order for them to make a decision about where they want to head next. And all of a sudden, I'm overthinking it. Like there's a sense of overthinking going on. You might be overthinking this connection, over fantasizing, over in your head about it, too dreamy, or just being in your head, period. But I feel like it could also be the person you're connecting with. But see, there's a turn off here. I literally got the word turned off. Somebody is turned off by a certain characteristic about a person. I'm going to get one on that. That's interesting. That's the sun. Okay. So I feel like, Leo, there's something about a turnoff here. Now that part's not going to be for all of you, but somebody here is turned off by a certain behavior trait, either within you or that's how you feel about them, or both, possibly. Like when one person gets into this certain mood, it's like a turnoff. Like sometimes maybe when you go into your head and you're detached, it might make this person feel like you're not interested in them. And so they turn their focus to another direction, thinking that they might be happier than with someone who is giving them attention, and or like it could be the opposite of that, where there's too much impulsiveness or communication going on, and someone's like not really in that mood. Like there's a mismatch of moods here. Like the timing is off. Meanwhile, this person is waiting to go towards their own happiness or to go towards you. This is the weirdest reading. I feel like rearranging these cards here. Sorry, I don't mean to spend so much time on Leo, but there's some weird stuff going on here. Like, you might be totally oblivious that this person is going through something that you're not aware of because you're all up in your head right now. But maybe some of you, you're purposely ignoring it, or they, you. I just get, Leo, that there's this exuberant energy showing up within you. You're definitely showing up as a fire sign. Okay, connecting with people, having some new creative ideas, possibly intimacy coming in, lots of communication. Some of it you're down with, some of it you're trying to block out. This person's in this energy of waiting, stagnant, and not really making a choice. Because I think they can't decide what really makes them happy. So nothing changes because nothing changes. That type of energy, Let's get some guidance. I'm going to leave it there. Let's get some guidance on that. Stay connected. Okay. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to your source. So some of you, that's why you're kind of going into this headspace, because it's like you're reconnecting with self, and that's really most important. And this person needs to do the same. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer because they got the same exact card. Or have Cancer placements. But I also have Leo energy out, so you could be dealing with another Leo. I've got lots of fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini. Could be Aquarius, Libra energy. We're going to leave it there for now, Leo. Virgo. I can't wait to go to the pool today. Like, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to the pool. I'm going to go swimming. It's random. In case you guys wanted to know what I'm doing. Virgo. Okay. Virgo, really instant messages going on there. I heard okay, sorry, I had a song come through. It's Seal. The closer I get to you, the stranger it feels, but yes. That's one of the lyrics out of the song. Anyways, that could be for you. But also, I heard believe what you want to believe. Like it was so clear and crisp. Believe what you want to believe. Take that for what you want. If somebody's naysaying something you believe in, believe what you want to believe. Or like somebody's doubting something, or just take it however that hits you. But that is exactly what I heard. And they showed me a tulip that turned into a rose, and then that Seal song came through. Baby, kiss from a rose on the grave. But specifically the song, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, but yes. It's like the more you get the flavor of another person, the stranger it feels, but some of you are drawn to it anyways. Or you could be connecting with someone, Virgo, who has very different belief structures than you. And if it's irritating you, then the message is to let them believe what they want to believe. You believe what you're going to believe. Love yourself in them anyways. Turn the cheek. Take the higher road. Don't get into the rightness and the wrongness. This is not the time. This is not the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe coming in. They give me the term Stranger Things. I don't know if you like the show Stranger Things or you're... I just keep getting the word strange. Strange. It's like a strange energy. That's so strange. You might be saying that this week. Like, that person is so strange, or I feel strange. Like something like that going on. So let's see. Virgo. I almost wanted to call you Taurus. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus in your chart. And I got Gemini out now as well. So this is a very curious, very communicative part of you, Virgo. This is a very social and collaborative energy. This could be someone you're connecting with, or the vibes that you're being encouraged to take on, or that you're in. It's like being vocal, you know, wanting to be vocal about your thoughts and what you're feeling. And it may come off strange or misconstrued to someone, or someone may be coming off that way to you. There's like a polar opposite energy here. Sorry, I'm going to keep playing with my hair, but it's bothering me. But it's like, let me tell you this. Virgo and Gemini energy is very different. Very different energies. You know, at Virgo, you know this. Unless you have a Gemini placement, then this might be a little bit smoother energy for you. But it's, they're giving me the song Opposites Attract. Yeah, there's something like that going on. It's like you think you're so different than someone because maybe you think about life in a different way, or you have different belief patterns or structures. But underneath that, like the essence of who you are and they are is quite similar, or play off of each other, or have the ability to play off of each other in a nice way. It's all about how you channel it, you know? This can also be kind of a restless or a fidgety energy, Virgo. I don't know those. 9 of Wands. So there's some sort of determination going on in the energy. Some of you are determined to communicate or be vocal or to get something that you want, okay? And it's making you restless. It's making you a bit fidgety. Or there could be, oh, I get what it is. Okay. Some of you have someone in your environment and they are like determined to make you do something. Well, they may, in your perception, you feel this person is pushy or trying to make you like go somewhere you don't want to go or do something you don't want to do. And your natural inclination, any Virgo's natural inclination when pushed, is to hold even harder to the fact that you are not going to do it. Like you cannot push a Virgo to do anything they don't want to do. You can't. I know Virgos aren't a fixed sign, but to me they have a lot of fixed type of behaviors. So I feel like the more someone is trying to push you or persuade you or tell you about something or to do something, the more you naturally want to do the opposite of that. Like to prove a point that you don't tell me what to do. I think if Virgo had a catchphrase, Virgo's catchphrase would be, you don't tell me what to do. I have lots of Virgos in my life. I've never met a Virgo that likes to be told who they are or what to do. It triggers something inside of a Virgo. They don't like that. But anyways, that's really specific. So certainly that's not going to be for all of you. You know, if you have a pushy person in your environment, I got kind of a pushy vibe in Aries reading, maybe. It could have been Taurus as well. So check Taurus. On the flip side of this, Virgo, this is just talking about being a little bit extroverted, determined to reach your goals, you know, banking on your social network, having support available to you, you know. It's a very communicative energy. So I have the Sun, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Cups here. So yeah, this is you feeling connected, you know, ready to move things forward in your life. There could be an opportunity for financial success or some sort of successful energy coming in for you in the form of like successfully getting the news that you want or the communication or seeing things move forward in a good and positive way. So it's like no matter if you're dealing with someone or not, stay connected, you know, and just focus on your success. Don't need other people to back you or understand you or even support you. This is like a very independent energy, and it's like kind of shutting yourself off to anything that's going to take you out of that vibe, because you have a goal that you're striving for here, Virgo, and it might create some work. You know, it might be a lot of work or feel like a lot of work, but I feel you're doing the work, right? Some of you have a connection coming through. Could be with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. I've got Leo here as well, and I felt Taurus vibes. There's Taurus, the Hierophant. Could be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading, but those are the ones that are sticking out to me. So person you're connecting with, Aries energy, Capricorn, the Ten of Pentacles. Woo! Seven of Swords. Goodness. This is a very assertive, dominating, fixed energy showing up. It can be kind of self-righteous or toxic, but this person feels like they know better, or because they're more secure, or they feel like they have more than you or more security than you. And here's the belief system showing up again. This person has a belief. I don't want to say that they're better than others or that they're better than you. I'm just, they have strong beliefs. And sometimes those beliefs serve them, and sometimes it brings them into a toxic, self-righteous energy. And like, you may want to escape this person when they get into that space. Or they you, because it could be interchangeable. This person has a fixated opinion about life that really is a bit toxic, but yet it makes them feel secure. You know, like having a toxic belief structure that doesn't serve you, but it being so ingrained in you that it brings about a false sense of security. That's what's going on. You know, like sometimes when people use religion as a mask or a band-aid, you know, like when people, and it doesn't have to be religion, spirituality, whatever, a belief structure, and they use it as like a way to seem better than others, but they're still toxic as fuck. Oh my God, sorry. I don't usually cuss. I took myself off guard. They're whatever, we're adults here. But underneath it, they're still toxic. You know, like nothing's changed. So they use it, it's like a false representation of self, a false sense of security going on. You know, or like when someone's telling you like, I know better because I have more life experience than you, but underneath that, their life is in shambles. Like they don't have anything together, yet they're telling you how to get your life together. And it's like, that don't make no sense. Like, you know, someone who's had 12 marriages trying to give you marital advice, you know, like the irony, right? Like that type of vibe, you know. I'm being so hard on your cross watcher, excuse me. I don't mean it in this way, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. And keep it, you know, don't get it twisted, because this can be interchangeable. And if you're inviting this person into your environment, then there must be some sort of attraction point there. Some of you, I get a masculine energy even if it's a feminine, they're exuding more of a masculine vibe, right? Some of you, this is like in the patriarchy, though, like an older, more established person, but they're toxic AF. And you're like wanting to escape that energy. All right, I'm going to come off of that now. So let me here's the thing. Virgo, focus on you. Why? Because you have the sun here and success. All right, so focus on you. Stay determined. Don't get judgy. Don't feed into it. Just rise above it. Send yourself love. Send this person love. Turn the other cheek. All right, so here we have the relationship card. I've never gotten this card before. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. That is exactly what I just said. That's why I said keep yourself in a space of love, because every relationship is an opportunity for your soul's growth. Your power comes in the way that you respond and react. That's where your power is at, especially this week, Virgo. All right, so could be dealing with a Leo, a Gemini, an Aries, a Taurus, a Capricorn, another Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, yeah, and Sagittarius. Libra. Thank you for the $10. I can't pronounce your name. Ubalda? Now it disappeared. Usbaldo. I hope I said that right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Libra. Okay, lots of images came through. When I closed my eyes, there was a bird that looked perceptually right in my face. Um, some of you might have an actual weird incident where like you're looking out the window and a bird just happens to meet you at eye level. But when they showed me the bird's face, it was a cute bird. I started to get a song. I'm not even sure who sings this. It's called Your Eyes. In your eyes, your eyes. Do you guys know who that is? In your eyes, your eyes. Sting, maybe? The Police, thank you. Check out that song, Libra. That may resonate with you. The lyrics may resonate with you. That artist may resonate with you, but that's what I've heard come in. And I did get what looked like to be a lotus flower, and it opened up like this. And so some of you have, and I saw someone put it in the chat, a hummingbird, or hummingbirds might be significant to you. Thank you for the 1999, Elizabeth. Appreciate you, girl. Anyways, that might be symbolism for you, the hummingbird. And then they showed me a dragon, but it wasn't just a regular dragon. My mom used to actually have statues like this in our house when we were little. You know, the Chinese dragons that they would sculpt out of crystal or like stone. That's what they were showing me. So some of you, a Chinese dragon is some symbolism towards you, or maybe Google what the meaning of dragons are. But that's what I saw. Hummingbird. The first bird looked more like I don't want to say a crow, but it had darker eyes, like a raven maybe. Anyways, birds and dragons and the police. The band, the police. Check it out. All right, so let's get into it and see Libra. You know what I love about these readings is almost every zodiac, not every zodiac sign, but the majority of you have gotten your own card out as the first card out, which I'm loving because that's letting me know that a lot of people are going to feel more in alignment this week, more like themselves this week than maybe they have been feeling. Libra, you included. This is about being in balance. Making more conscious decisions to do things in your life that bring about more peace, more balance in relationships in general, trying to avoid confrontation, or you're being encouraged to avoid that. Really, this is talking about relationships as well and how you relate to others and how other people are mirroring something within inside of you, you know, and trying to keep a check of your own ego or needing to keep a check of your own ego when it comes to how you're interacting in relationships or with a specific person, right? So that you can keep the peace or keep the balance. That's such a Libra thing to want to do. You're a natural mediator when you're in the upright. But if you say get out of alignment and you go backwards, then it could be a very blunt and conflicting energy. So be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your cool, Libra. There's something here about not heeding some red flags. Or it's like you see the red flags, but you're trying to keep the peace. So you push yourself to do something that you're not comfortable doing just to save face. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what this is. Hey Rebel Angels, what's up girl? Welcome. I know exactly what this is. I just talked about this on my Facebook last night and I'm being drawn to it again. And FYI, follow me on Facebook, okay? I go live there a lot. But what I was talking about, and I'm a Libra moon and Libra rising, is that I ignored my intuition yesterday and everything went wrong. You know? And so I feel like there's that caution here, Libra, about not ignoring your intuition or not. What happened was, with me personally, is there was a group event that was planned ahead of time. And that day I got an inkling and my intuition that it probably was not a good idea to go. And I ignored that out of pressure of not wanting to let other people down, not wanting to lose out money on something I had already paid for. So I ended up going, and it was like one disaster after the next. Couldn't find parking, got stuck in traffic. There was a car wreck that occurred on the way there. We get there, a guy literally falls over and busts his head open in front of us. Then we got to deal with that. They end up canceling the event. It gets rained out, so we never even got to see the event. Like it was literally a dumpster fire. And I questioned going in my mind before I even asked the people I was going with. And I said, I don't think we should go. I think we should stay here. I think the event's going to be canceled. And because the group was so insistent, no, let's go, let's do it. Me being a Libra moon, wanting to appease the company I was with, mistakenly ignored my own intuition when I should have said, no, I'm not comfortable going. You can go without me, and honored that. I should have honored that, but I didn't. Now, we made the best of it, okay? Like, all of us ended up fine, don't worry. But it could have been avoided had I just honored the fact that I didn't feel right about it. This energy, Libra, sorry, that was a long story, but you get what I'm saying, right? This is what's occurring in the Libran energy right now. This, usually, Libra, you would go with the crowd. You know, do what appeases another, try to keep the balance, try to keep the peace, but never, never, especially this week, do not do it at the expense of ignoring your intuition. Because if you ignore the red flags, this guy's getting ready to jump off a cliff here. You see, the dog is warning him, the intuition is saying, don't do it. And there you go, Libra, wanting to appease another or save face or just say that you did it because you felt obligated to do it even though you didn't want to do it. That's not listening to your intuition. That's not being in alignment. That's ignoring your guides. So don't, that's a big caution around Libra. And it's coming from a well-intending place. I think you're trying to be well-intending in the energy because you don't want to look like a fool, you know, and you want to seem like you're easy to get along with or something. But at the same time, you're not truly honoring your boundaries, your self when you do that, okay? Now, some of you might be also connecting with a Libra or an Aries as well. So let's see. Well, here's the good news, Libra. Besides that caution, and I feel you're going to heed that, right? Before making decisions, think about, is this feel good to me? Does this feel good to me? I think a lot of you are going to kind of get a different perspective this week. And it looks really nice. There's some sort of enlightenment coming in here and a sense of feeling more connected again and feeling more active in the environment, wanting to be more... What? Sorry. That's not where I was going with it. They gave me the word intrusive. There's something intrusive going on in the environment, and that kind of came out of left field. I don't know if you're intruding on someone else's privacy or they you, but that's a side note. We'll see what that's about in a second. But what I was going to say is this is really encouraging you, Libra, to immerse yourself in the practical everyday, cooking, cleaning, getting stuff done, being productive. It's a very production-oriented energy, but it's actually making you feel good. Like doing things that make you feel good, that's your only goal for this week, Libra. That's your only goal. Your only goal for this week is to do things that make you feel good. And don't let other people make you feel bad about it. Because those other people that make you feel bad about it, they're doing the same thing. They're doing what makes them feel good. You know what I'm saying? So do you. There might be some significant healing to do around a relationship as well this week that you've kind of put off or ignored because you were trying to work on yourself and create success in your life. But for some reason, it's also showing up on the radar. I heard it's a blip on the radar, so that might be popping up into your psyche this upcoming week. Let's see who you're dealing with. It's funny that I got the song In Your Eyes, and then look, I get the Ace of Cups, and there's like a huge eyeball here. Oh, that is so sweet. Some of you, the person you're connecting with, they love your eyes, or like in their eyes, you can do no wrong, or they see you in loving eyes. They're seeing you through loving eyes. This person might be communicating with you, Libra, that they want to take things to the next level if this is an intimate relationship, but it doesn't have to be. There's just like some sort of loving communication coming in. I just heard, I'm loving it. McDonald's? Really? Although McDonald's French fries sound really good right now. ADD. Anyways, there's some sort of loving communication coming in here. Or like, so, you know, whoever you're connecting with, they're in this space of love and wanting to communicate. This person might be taking a risk here because they're in love and they want to communicate. I mean, I feel like it's all good, really. Like this person's ready to make a decision after a time period of waiting. This could be someone you're committed to or that has similar taste than you. They're really looking to their happiness, or just in this, they're in this space of wanting to be happy, or they are happy, and so they're ready to move things forward, even though I feel like there's been some confusion and some kind of icky energy going on in the background in this person's life or in their psyche. I feel they, for the most part right now, want to express themselves with love. And I feel like you're open to it. So, nice. Nice. That's from Finding Nemo, in case you didn't know. Nice. You know, the Australian fish in the tank. Okay. This says love. Yeah, I'd say there's love here. This says love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So I feel like it's your turn to receive, Libra, when it comes to love. Like you've given and now it's time to receive is what I'm feeling here. All right, so it could be dealing with Leo. I've got Leo out twice. I had Taurus here, Scorpio. It could be another Libra. Do I have anything else on here? Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. All right, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Scorpio. Am I making you smile? Well, that makes me smile. Getting ready to go to Scorpio, Michelle. Did you guys hear that? Could you? I'm sorry, Scorpio, I'm gonna get back to you. Did you guys hear that in the background? I said, okay, Scorpio. And it goes dead silence. And all of a sudden I hear my 9-year-old go, "Rawr." Rawr. I have no idea why. Maybe that's a message for a Scorpio. You feel like growling. Rawr. Oh my god, it's making me cry. It's so funny. Oh my god. Does anybody else cry when they laugh really hard? Why? Why? I can't go to a comedy club or laugh without ruining my makeup. I always cry when I laugh. I don't know why. Like my eyes water. Oh, sorry. Mom life. Although Scorpio, maybe you needed that. So, You know what? Timestamp it there, just in case Scorpio needed that laugh. But now I'm going to go back into the meditation and see what we have going on for you. Hmm. Okay, sorry. It was just really interesting about that meditation is I kept feeling like my face being pulled slowly in this direction, which when I channel, I do feel from this is just an FYI. When I channel, I can feel the energy stream, the thought stream come in. It comes in right over this ear, sometimes within this ear, and it usually does pull me a little bit towards it. But it was extremely strong. So I feel like your attention is being pulled elsewhere consistently. And I felt that in the spiritual reading I did for you, which I posted yesterday, check that out as well, which was like your attention constantly being drawn back to something, back to something, back to something like that. And I still feel that lingering in your presence. Now, I got a bunch of weird images, and I want to tell you the weirdest one first. Why did I see Tom Selleck? Is Tom Selleck a Scorpio? You know the guy with the really big mustache? I don't know. I think his name is Tom Selleck. He was on Friends, right? For the longest time, he was Courtney's boyfriend or something on the show. Was her name Courtney? That doesn't sound right. I think that's her name in real life, but that wasn't her name on the show. Magnum PI, that's right. He's an Aquarius. Oh my God. He's an Aquarius. Of course he is. And you know what? The only zodiac sign that showed up in Scorpio's reading that I did just a day ago was Aquarian energy. Now, some of you have significant Aquarius placements, maybe in your moon, rising, or Venus. Others of you could be connecting to an Aquarius, and or there's like Aquarian energy around Scorpio right now, which is this energy of like thinking outside of the box and seeing things from a different perspective and opening your mind. And I saw some of you were also intuitive channels and you opening yourself up. You're opening your third eye or exercising that, or feeling more intuitive than usual, especially if you have Aquarian influence in your life or in your birth chart, but doesn't have to be. But I saw Tom Selleck. How weird is that? I had no idea he was an Aquarius. Okay, and let me tell you the other images real quick. I saw a saw blade, you know, like the saws that, like in a sawmill, and you push the wood over it. Some of you are doing like woodwork or sawmill work, or you're working with some sort of your hands environment. I find Scorpios are very good with their hands, like in practical jobs. So I don't know, take it or leave it. Um, and then there was one other image. What was it? Oh, I lost it. I lost it because I got thrown off by the Tom Selleck. Oh, it's gonna kill me because it was important. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. But that's kind of the vibe I was feeling. Scorpio. Um, there's something significant that I'm not hitting on, and they keep drawing my attention back to it, but not giving me the image. Like there's something significant here. I'm like literally pushing it away by trying to call it into me, so I'm going to leave it alone for now, and if it comes up, it comes up. All right, so let's see what the cards say. You have the Ascendant here, which is all about your outlook, your worldview, your mission statement, your expression, your affect, your attitude, your point of view. Some of you are approaching like this point in your life where you're seeing how your outlook impacts what occurs to you, what happens to you. I like this because this is like asking you to look at things in a different perspective so that doors of opportunity can open for you. This is the more likable, like Phoenix part of Scorpio showing up, and I felt that in the reading I did as well yesterday. Check that reading out if you haven't yet, because there was a lot of deep messages in there. And this is the more like softer version of you, the more likable side of Scorpio showing up here. Um, and I just feel like it looks good. I keep getting distracted. I feel very distracted. It's weird. It's because I'm trying to, I can't let go. See, here's the thing, Scorpio. You've got your mind. The reason why you keep going back to something is like, even when you try to distract yourself or you go and you try to take your attention off of it, you actually place more attention towards it. And it's like something's got a vice grip here on your mind or something and keeps pulling you back and pulling you back. Because that's what I'm feeling. Like I keep trying to recall something, but the more I try to recall it, the more skewed it gets, the harder it is to understand. Like that type of energy going on here, Scorpio. So you have the Four of Cups and the Justice card, Libra energy for some of you. This is talking about kind of maintaining your balance, and the way that you're going to be able to do that, Scorpio, is to create some sort of distance or indifference here. Okay, this is what this is. This is like not caring how another person sees you, not caring whether they like you, whether they don't like you. You might also be attracting that to you because you're exuding that, like seeing that in others, people not caring whether they're liked or not, you finding that attractive, maybe because you also are that way, or something like that. It's like not caring what other people think, becoming indifferent to it. And I don't mean that in like an egotistical way. I mean that in a way that it brings you more balance in your life when you just focus on how you feel about self and how you feel about others and leave their opinion or your perception of another's opinion out of it. See, because anytime we try to perceive how someone else sees us, we're still only seeing it through our eyes. So it's never going to be 100% accurate depiction of how someone else truly sees you. It's only ever going to be run through the bias of your own brain and ego. And see, that's where things get a little sticky, because are you seeing how you're thinking about how someone sees you is more of a reflection of how you see yourself in that situation than how that person actually sees you. Just like keep that in mind. I know that's kind of hard to wrap your mind around, but I feel like you get what I mean, you know? So it's really going to kill me that I can't think of that last image because the Tom Selleck mustache thing threw me off. I got 3 images. There's Tom Selleck, the Blade, and what else? What was it? I might meditate again to get it. Some of you are having trouble maybe retrieving past memories accurately. Like you're not seeing it accurately, how things actually happened. You have a skewed perception of what actually occurred in the past, and that's because every time you reflect on a past event, your ego and your bias twist the situation. A lot of times we do not recall memories as they actually happened, but we recall them through storytelling. Did you know that? A lot of the things you think are memories are very skewed from what actually happened. Our brain just does that. I don't know why. You know, like, have you ever been like telling someone, like, remember that time, blah, 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 and then you tell your story and that person's like, I was there, and that's not how it happened. It happened like this, and this. And then you're like, no, I was there, and it happened like this, and this. And both of you have a skewed perception of what happened because you had different experiences. But also because, again, when you reflect on a memory, you skew it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, like a Chinese telephone, you know? I don't know why this is coming up, but it is. So there. Okay, so King of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. This is the card that started out the spiritual tarot reading I did yesterday, and here it is again. So again, check that reading out because this is a continuation, or that reading would be a continuation of this, I feel. This is you trying to manifest action and success. Like coming to terms, getting in alignment, and then getting ready to act on something because there's a strong desire to feel the satisfaction of success here. Like some of you, your drive towards feeling successful is in hyperdrive right now. Maybe after a time period of being indifferent or detached or stuck or stagnant, overcoming that, you know, kind of, but still kind of holding on to the past. Some of you keep trying to retrieve the past. Needing to listen to your intuition here, Scorpio. And I feel like you are. I actually feel like a lot of you are opening your own intuitive gifts. I don't want to call them gifts because we're all intuitive naturally, but like honing in on it. This actually looks really good. It looks like a successful week. There might be a lot of action or things going on, or it might be required that you get out there and put yourself out there. But I feel like if you use this weekend as a way to revitalize yourself, you'll have the energy to do it and feeling successful about that, feeling good about that. Don't mind my kids if you can hear them. All right, so the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the person you're connecting with, the Chariot here, and the King of Swords. So this person, whoever you're connecting with, they also are having some sort of success here after a lot of hard work. I feel like this person is either a hard worker or they have the ability to take on a lot and still somehow remain successful. Or I heard workhorse. That could be you or them. Whoever you're connecting with might very well be getting your attention or others' attention or in the public eye for some of you because of their work. But I also do feel a heaviness in this person's energy, and like a deep contemplative vibe going on here. This person is looking to make some decisions when it comes to where to place their time and energy, especially when it comes to relationships, kind of wanting to lower their guard and feel a sense of satisfaction here. Okay, and the past showing up as well on this person's side. I have a song in my head, it's from the 80s. I've been thinking about you. They've been thinking about you. You've been thinking about them, possibly. Take it as it resonates. I feel like this person is pointed in your direction, Scorpio, even though it seems their attention is elsewhere. It could be that it's this person that keeps being drawn back, drawn back, drawn back. That message I got earlier, even though it appears that they are off elsewhere or off in their mind elsewhere, they're actually pivoting back towards you, or you, they. There's something about attention here. I think I got this song in another reading, but I can't remember what it was. But it's, you just want attention. I knew from the start. Just so I'm never really getting over you. Like, this could be for a few of you, feeling like just want attention so that you don't move on, or so that they don't move on. Like, wanting someone's attention. I feel like that's a side note, so not going to be for all of you, but that's what I heard. So let's see what the guidance is. I guess I'm not going to get that last image. Stinks. It's totally now, so sorry. All right. It says, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So yeah, Scorpio, it's time to give back. Reach out. As the card said, it's like giving without expectation of receiving. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, a Cancer. Those are the predominant. Virgos over here. And fire. That's like all the zodiac signs, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah, no. Sagittarius. Tom Selleck. That's a first. Oh, yeah. I wish I could remember the additional message. I'm sorry. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. That's funny. Trine, time traveler. He said, I keep pushing fast forward when she goes silent. I can't tell you how many people comment, like, thinking, like, that video's paused when really I'm just in a meditation. Anyways, sorry. Sagittarius. I got a lot of different images, but well, the one that stuck out to me was, for some reason, the Statue of Liberty. Maybe the Statue of Liberty has some significance for you, but to me, it's the ultimate sign of freedom, which might be really important for you this upcoming week. The freedom to choose is what I'm feeling here. And then I kept getting a bunch of messages about wishful thinking or wishes. Like, they even showed me, you know, the dandelion, you blow it and you make a wish. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like making a wish. And then they gave me the song Wishful Thinking, which is an old, like, late 80s song, I think. King of Wishful Thinking, I think, is the name of it. So something here about wishful thinking, you know, and nothing wrong with wishful thinking. Some of you might actually get a wish fulfillment, but it's something to do around your rights or freedom, as they showed me the Statue of Liberty. So it's like, and now I'm getting Beastie Boys, fight for your right. I don't think it's the party, but maybe. It's like Sagittarius. One of the things that Sagittarians are known for is kind of this righteousness type of energy. And if you think about some famous Sagittariuses like Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears and Brad Pitt. I mean, there's a lot of famous people under the sign of Sagittarius just because of the intense energy that Sagittarius bring. But sometimes that righteousness goes into self-righteousness, and that's a caution, because that's one of the more toxic traits of Sagittarius is thinking everything's a fight, thinking they must make their point made, like pushing an agenda and getting too intense in the energy. And so that's a caution this upcoming week, to be a little bit more calm and relaxed and not to push an issue, or like you may feel an urge to be like a right fighter or something, or somebody triggers you and that's where you want to go. But this is saying, like, pull yourself back a little bit, because that doesn't really result in you getting what you want or even changing another person's opinion. It just stresses you out, you know? And it's like, know your battles here, Sagittarius. But some of you might be getting involved in a positive way into good causes, you know, like rallying for a cause, or there's like a charity or something that is got like a good cause around it. And I guess that's a positive way to channel this energy. Let's see. You have Mercury, Gemini energy, which is all about communication. Well, isn't that what I just said? This is about words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning. All of a sudden, I have like this huge brain fog coming in and I want to yawn. Ooh. Oh, Sagittarius, some of you have totally mentally exhausted yourself. Like, you know, when you get really wound up in the energy and you're like ready to go, good or bad, doesn't matter. And then it's like a high peak and then a crash of energy, you know, and like you get an adrenaline rush and then that rush leaves and you just crash in the energy. That's what I'm feeling, like really, really, really high, really, really, really low. And all of a sudden, like I have like a brain fog and I feel a little bit exhausted, like I don't even want to talk. So watch out for that energy this upcoming week. If you get into that, it's being caused by you having too many conflicting or self-righteous thoughts, and to pay attention to your thought patterns because they're mentally exhausting you. Or you're giving attention to someone who has that persona and it gets you overthinking, and then it exhausts you. I heard what? Perception is in the eye of the beholder. Well, I always say that. You know, this is really interesting because I was actually talking to someone about this the other day, and I was like, you know, perception is our view of reality is so distorted because reality is much less real than you think it is. For instance, I am the only person on this planet who has lived my life experience. And my life experience has created this persona, this personality. And through that persona is how I perceive myself and the world and what's possible for me. And therefore, I create from this focal point. But nobody else is living in Dana's world, in my world. Meanwhile, there's billions and billions of other people doing the same exact thing. See, we all are living in this world, cohabitating in it, but we're all experiencing totally unique and different realities. A world within a world. Expanding and experiencing each other. It's quite brilliant. It's a brilliant design, you know. And so it begs to ask the question, well, whose perception is the truth? And isn't this what we fight wars over? What we disintegrate relationships over is the truth. Well, who has the truth? And I would say the truth doesn't exist. Just a lot of people's perspective and opinions and experiences disguised as the truth. I don't know why I'm telling you this, other than if someone is saying that's the truth because that's how I feel, just know that that is their personal truth, but that doesn't mean it's yours, and vice versa, and vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some of you are mentally exhausting yourself trying to get someone to see something from your perspective, right? Thank you for the $20, Tranquility Mind. Oh, I love that. Thank you. I've lost my point. Oh, because some of you are getting mentally exhausted by either trying to understand someone else's perception or trying too damn hard to get them to understand yours is a pointless battle. All right, so the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like I don't even need cards anymore. I don't even know why I do cards. I could just do straight up channeled messages at this point. That's a random thought. Okay, ADD. So the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy for some of you, but this is talking about belief structures. Yeah, belief structures, religion, spirituality, commitments, marriage, relationships, blessings, luck, opportunity, intentions, good intentions, well intentions. So I feel like the way to get what you want out of this upcoming week is to come at it with a well-intending mind, a well-intending mindset, you know, and I feel like luck is on your side. There's some sort of blessings coming in regards to either a belief structure or a relationship or both. Like an understanding type of energy coming in. That's a really stupid song. I heard, let's get ready to rumble. That's not how it goes. You know, let's get ready to rumble, and then the song comes in. Is that from Space Jam? Why do I keep getting Space Jam messages? I don't even like that movie. I don't watch that movie, but I keep getting Space Jam. Why? So weird. I don't even know what that has to do with this stinking reading, other than I heard let's get ready to rumble. Some of you, yeah, like your inclination might be to rumble with this person, to prove a point, sucker punch them, energetically. But rewatch the beginning of the reading, because that's not what you're being guided to do. You're being guided to transcend that trigger. All right, so 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups. And again, this is ignoring that impulse, ignoring that need, emotionally detaching from that neediness type of energy. But this is also, some of you are having a hard time like being able to see your future because you're of two minds about it, or it's like you know where you want to head in life, but maybe you don't fully believe that it's attainable or that it's here for you. And I'm saying it's here for you. It's here for you because there's blessings, there's luck, there's communication coming in, but you're not seeing it. Some of you are not seeing your blessings because you're too focused on something that irritates you, and then Spirit is saying, hello, over here. Come over here. There's blessings over here. Let it go. They're giving me the song from Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Because all it does is create confusion and steal away from your security when there's really good fortune coming in and action coming in and a sense of comfort available to you. Ooh, and look what's under that. Love. Love. So let's see what this person's energy is. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Wow, the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. This person feels, Sagittarius, one, they're getting out of their head. So if they had been like worrying and having anxiety and down on their luck, I feel a kind of a lift in that energy, but this person is still feeling alienated or somewhat isolated from you or just the environment. That's one at the bottom. Yeah. What they don't see is that there's actually union here or a chance for things to come together in their life if they give it enough time. Okay, some of you dealing with a Virgo, but doesn't have to be. Like this person's going through their own enlightenment and they're manifesting their next chapter, which has a lot more stability in it. But right now, I feel like this person's still in the space of not being able to see the good that is coming for them. They're still in this space of like kind of having the blinders on and not really being open energetically. And because they're not open energetically, the shift has not come in for them yet, but it's waiting. There's another song coming, Bryan Adams. I will be right here waiting for you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. This person might be waiting for you, Sag. Or that song may resonate with you or this person. And then they gave me, what are you waiting for? Love me like you do. Love me like you do. What are you waiting for? That might be your response. What are you waiting for? Take it or leave it. That's what I'm getting. Let's get some guidance here. I love that song, by the way. All right, this says support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some of them you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from them. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. Wow. So this is just reminding you, Sagittarius, that every person that enters your life, even if they rub you the wrong way, are still meant to somehow grow you. And so if you can show love and appreciation for that, you can heal any wound. Okay, so I had Virgo energy here. Yeah. Libra energy here, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio over here, Pisces here. Yep. Woo! Capricorn. Wow, Capricorn. Sorry. That was a beautiful meditation. And the primary image that they kept showing to me over and over and over again was angel wings. Angels and angel wings. Big, white, huge angel wings. Some of you definitely have an angel on the other side. Well, we all have angels and guides, but someone specific that you're connecting with, or angels might be something you're really into. You might have tattoos of angels or something about angel wings. Um, it kind of took my focus away. Even though I was getting other messages, I kept going back to that. Like I had trouble letting it go in my psyche, but it made an imprint on me. Somebody may have imprinted on you. The other thing they showed me was bubbles rising up, and it looked like a champagne flute. Some of you might be having a reason to celebrate, or champagne. And because they gave me birthday balloons, I know it's not Capricorn season. You might be celebrating someone else's birthday or have an accomplishment or something that you're celebrating during this time, or a friend is or something. And they gave me the number 5 and the number 3. Because at first I thought they were going to do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But then it got 5 and 3 and no other number. So the number 5, the number 3. 5 plus 3 is 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 as well. 5, 3, 8. So maybe look up what those are, numerology speaking. That might also be significant to you. Okay, so I'm 53. 5, 3, 53. That's so specific. I can't imagine that's for a lot of you, but that's what I got. Okay. Oh, I got that, but I don't feel like that's for you. No. Let's get a card. Just one card for Capricorn. You have the North Node of Destiny, Aquarius energy showing up for some of you. Could have that in your chart or be dealing with one, or it's just the influencing vibes. I also have Scorpio out over here. This is about your soul school, your learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose. This is a really spiritual energy. It's like, on the journey to becoming who you are and finding out more about yourself and knowing you're guided and listening to that guidance. And there's someone in your life that has a heavy influence on you, Capricorn, but I feel it's in a really positive way. Like this could be someone you go to for advice, for counsel, for guidance. Or it could be someone that's literally on the other side that is guiding you through your intuition, that is watching over you. But I feel even if, whether it's in the 3D or the 5D matters not, there is guidance here showing up. And it's helping you like along your journey to figure things out and to connect the dots also, but also to socially evolve you. Wow, I was not okay. Socially evolve you. I was gonna say evolve your soul, and they gave me socially evolve. So, I do find though that Capricorns sometimes have a hard time coming out of their shell when it comes to social environments, especially children Capricorns or younger Capricorns. But sometimes Capricorn, it is more of a reserved energy and really doesn't need the limelight, or sometimes doesn't even like it, does not like attention to be drawn to them, unless you have like a very outgoing moon or rising, like an Aries moon or rising, or like a Gemini moon or rising or something. Then maybe you might be a bit more outgoing. But I do feel that Capricorns go through this maturation process as they age, where they tend to be a more introverted and very smart, very astute type of energy. Like literally, Capricorn children will blow your mind. It's like talking to an adult. They're that damn smart. I'm just saying. And very adult-like as children. Like little adults in children bodies. But often they shy away from being in the limelight, like I said, unless they have a really intense moon or rising in like a fire sign placement. But as you mature, you come out of that shell a little by little and start putting yourself out there a little bit more. And you either have guidance from above or guidance in the 3D through a person that's helping you to come out of your shell a little bit, to explore a little bit more, to let your guard down a little bit more, to trust a little bit more. And I do feel that it's a good connection, right? I feel like it's helping you. And it could be an Aquarian or a Leo or a Scorpio, like I said. And because this can be interchangeable, some of you could be doing that for another person, FYI. But this is like the courage to come out of your shell. You know what I'm saying? Like strength showing up. And coincidentally, it's an angel. I never noticed that. Are they all angels? I think they are. Well, it is the angel deck. Duh, Dana. Sorry. It's angel wings. So, let's see. 7 of Cups. The Empress. 8 of Wands. So I feel like there's some emotional confusion showing up here, Capricorn, but there's like this very nurturing energy surrounding you, or you might be the one giving that off, right? This is a very mothering, feminine vibe that's helping to clear up some emotional confusion from the past. Some of you were like afraid to make a decision for fear of making the wrong decision. And this is saying, don't fear that. You're being guided. There is no wrong decision, only a new experience to be had and being pulled in that direction, Capricorn. There's also something that's gestating in the energy that's getting ready to pop into existence here. And it's either a project you've been nurturing or some sort of relationship here that's on your soul's path that is developing. There might be communication coming in, a chance to go out and have fun, a romance for some of you if you're in an intimate relationship, definitely commitment potential or some sort of financial opportunities that are developing here in the energy. So it's all good, Capricorn. I mean, I really feel that if you can open up and trust a little bit that things are working out for you, you'll quickly see that things are working out for you. Like quite literally. Let's see the person you're connecting with. You got King of Swords and the Two of Cups. Some of you connecting with a soulmate here. Could be an air sign, but doesn't have to be. Someone that feels very drawn to you. It doesn't even have to be intimate. This is someone who gives clear guidance, that sees things clearly, that sees your worth. You help them grow, they help you grow. It doesn't matter if they're even physically near you, energetically, there's a strong influence or imprint on each other. And I feel it in a very positive way, actually. So this is a good reading. This person may be really thinking about the connection, wanting to give to the connection, wanting to communicate. They might be very protective over the connection because there's love here, because there's passion, or there's a camaraderie. If this is a friendship or a family member or whatever, camaraderie is the word I was given. So, like, this is crystal clear. Clear cut. The only person confusing or getting confused, I feel, Capricorn, is you. But if you trust a little bit more, that confusion will clear up and you will also see it with absolute clarity. This is beautiful. I don't even want to... Let's just get some guidance on that. That was probably the fastest reading of all of them today, but I feel like it was boom, 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 boom. Like, things are lining up for you. You know what I'm saying? Can you feel that? Oh, you have the nature card. I keep getting this card. This is like the most popular. I have all these cards and this one keeps coming out. Time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So could be dealing with, like I said, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, and Taurus. But could also be Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer. Aquarius. All of a sudden I got distracted by the chat. Oh, it's actually kind of allowing my brain to... Oh, butterfly! Sorry, ADD. Aw. This is just like floating over here. A butterfly might be significant for someone here. I don't know why I got distracted. Squirrel. All right. Aquarius. Sorry, I gotta go back into meditation. My kid did it again. Did you hear him in the background? I wish they'd stop screaming. I heard, wow. Children. All right, I already have a few messages, but let me go back into it just to be sure. Okay. Aquarius. Wow. I have no idea why I saw the actor Ellen Page. Do you guys know who she is? I think she transitioned into a male recently. She was in the movie where she gets pregnant and she's 16. I don't remember the name of that movie. Anyways, does anybody know what Ellen Page's birthday is? Let me tell you, Juno. She was in the movie Juno, but she's now Elliot Page. Yes, sorry. And I'm not using the correct pronoun, and my apologies. Not trying to offend anyone. I just, when the image came to me, it was still Ellen before she transitioned. But what they were showing me, and if you know her birthday, let me know. The reason why I was given that image was because the transformation around that energy, the absolute refusal to conform to society's image of who they are and being them anyways. You know what I'm saying? That was a huge, I would guess, undertaking to put your potential Hollywood career on the line to transition. But at the end of the day, I feel that likely that energy was coming from a place of just wanting to honor thyself and putting that above expectations others have of them. Now, what's really interesting is it February 21st, Pisces, that their birthday? What's really interesting, take the actress out of it, take the actor out of it. Let's talk to just us Aquarius. Aquarius, this is talking about you honoring yourself despite the expectations other people have set for you. And I literally just talked about this on my Facebook last night. Okay. So thank you for the $10, Angela. Appreciate it, girl. I literally talked about this on my Facebook last night. You guys know I'm an Aquarius. Of not wanting to be put in a box and labeled as just a tarot reader or just this or just that. You know, not. Aquarians are non-conformists. So if you try to put a label on an Aquarius, they will show you the opposite of that. Like, I don't know one zodiac sign that hates it more than an Aquarius. Aquariuses do not like to be boxed in or held to a standard or labeled or um, they're nonconformist. I don't know how else you could put that. So it's like this energy coming through Aquarius of refusing to conform to another's idea of who you should be and how you should behave. And in fact, that little rebel coming out in you that kind of wants to push against it just because to prove a point, which is an Aquarian trait as well. Thank you for the 1999, Robin. I appreciate that. So it's like Aquarius, there's some sort of transformation going on around your persona, and it has to deal with breaking the mold of who you used to be or how other people used to see you and who you're becoming and who you're going towards now, and being fearless in that pursuit, because in that pursuit, you are pursuing self, the expression of self, the freedom of self, and that's in alignment with where you're headed. So, I feel like if there's been trepidation around that to kind of release that fear right there. I got so caught up on seeing that random actor that I don't remember the rest of the messages now. Oh, the other message I got was something about a baton. They kept showing me someone swinging something like this, or like twirling something, or and it had feathers on it. Weird enough, because at first I thought it was angel feathers again, like a Capricorn's reading, but these looked more like owl feathers. Some of you are doing new moon rituals, or you just connect with feathers or owl feathers, or maybe you used to play the baton, or there's something like up in the air. That's what they were showing me. Like up in the air. So you're up in the air about something right now. Let's see what it is. Let's get into it. This says Sagittarius. Enthusiastic, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, but this is a very philosophical, independent, enthusiastic type of energy, also very adventurous, and it's like Aquarius, not that Aquarians are in a shell, because I don't think that you could put an Aquarian in a shell, but I think if you've been introverted, now you're ready to be like, this is me, blah, you know, like the other side of Aquarius that's very well-spoken, very extroverted, very out there, you know, like I feel like you're ready to, or you're in that energy of like this unbridled energy of non-conformist, don't tell me who to be. It's almost bordering self-righteous, so be careful, because the ego likes to sneak in the back door, okay? So don't take it to that self-righteous degree. Keep yourself in check, but it's a very fiery energy coming in for you. And then the King of Pentacles. This is like so interesting, because here's this total polar opposite side showing up. This is very practical. This is very down to earth. This is very generous energy, very motherly energy. Even if you're a masculine, like, I just feel like, wow, some of you are going back and forth between two very opposing sides of yourself. But it's like, it's not in contradiction. It's all part of who you are, but showing different sides of yourself, Aquarius. And this is also a reminder to not get too fired up, because you got things to do, all right? You got obligations to tend to, and to keep your cool as well. Not to get too overly fired up here. Although I think that's going to be hard for you to do. I personally have found it hard to kind of pull back lately. My shadow's been showing up a little bit. I don't know if you're also feeling that, but it's coming from a place of irritation, almost not wanting to be boxed in, like that type of vibe, you know. Thank you for the $1. Can't pronounce your name, Marangeli. Let's get some cards and see. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Oh my gosh, it was the shadow. 5 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands. Wow. Don't be out there causing trouble when you don't need to be causing trouble, Aquarius, because some of you are in troublemaker mode. I'm just saying. And as vigilant and as peacemakers we can also be equal and opposite rebels and troublemakers. So it's like there's that two sides of Aquarius showing up again. The humanitarianist, the one who's able to keep their calm, and then the rebel, the troublemaker. There is a potential to create trouble where there does not need to be trouble, and it's coming from this 9 of Swords energy, which is getting too in your head about something, overthinking something, and then it creating all of this tenseness in you. And because you're feeling tense, it kind of drives the shadow forward. So be careful of that. I see for a lot of you, though, you're kind of coming out of this headspace that had you feeling conflicted, okay? And I feel like it's been an uphill battle, especially when it comes to a specific situation or a person. They gave me the word uphill battle, so I guess you would know what that means, right? And just getting to this point of like letting it go. And just like the Sagittarius reading, when I got the Frozen song, let it go, This is not worth ruining your happiness over whatever this is that's popping up. Just, you'll be much happier when a song come through. Sorry. I lost it. The only lyric I got out of the song was much happier. You'll be much happier when you let it go, you know. Some of you, it's this need to be right, this little part of you that likes to be right because, well, you always are. I'm just saying. There's some people that want to slap me right now. If Aquarians had, I'm just kidding. Nobody's always right. But like if Aquarians had a tagline, it would be, I know. I know. What did I say Virgos would be? Virgos would be, don't tell me who I am. And Aquarians would be, I know. But, you know, it's better to be happy than to be right. You know this. You're no dummy. You know that some battles are worth fighting and some are not worth fighting. And so learning when to let it go is going to bring you more peace, more balance, more harmony in your life, but also within a connection or a relationship, because there's an opportunity to truly get to understand someone else and truly get to have people around you that appreciate you and love you, and focus more on that than troublemaking. You know, focus on the parts of life you're winning at, and not the parts of life that tug on your heartstrings or bring out this more combative energy. Like, listen, if every time you're around someone you feel combative, you're best to probably question whether that connection is in alignment with you, right? Because your emotions are your guidance. And so that emotion that you feel is saying to you to look at that. Does that feel good to you? Because if it doesn't, it might not be on your path. It might not be in alignment with you, you know? Let's see who you're dealing with. Knight of Cups. The Moon. Queen of Pentacles. So whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, they're in the space of wanting to open up emotionally and go towards their own practical environment, their own goals as well. This person may be in the space of wanting equal give and take and getting more in touch with their emotions. There is some success going on here, and this person having the strength to begin again and make some decisions that are more in alignment with their security. This person actually has a really good vibe around them. I'm really liking their energy. The only thing about it is, and I'm going to get to this in a second. This is a side note. It's giving me anxiety. The only thing about it is for some of you, there's a third person here involved. Okay, and y'all know I don't like to read third parties because I just don't. Like, this person might be giving to many connections or another connection. And Aquarius, if that's the case and this person stresses you out, cut them off. Seriously. If you're connecting with someone that's got all these different people, you know, choices, or they've got another person, all that's doing is pulling you down energetically. Cut them off. I'm serious. Block them, cut them off. They can have all of those other people. Bye. Because it's causing you stress. Now, I'm not saying, now, not all of you is this person involved with other people in an intimate way. Some of them are just, they've got a lot of people that surround them that require their attention, maybe because of the work that they do, or they are in like the limelight or something, or they just have like a lot of family and friends. I still feel it stresses you out though. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Not all of you is that the case, but some of you, you are this Queen of Pentacles, and this person wants to emotionally invest and give to you, and you don't see it. You're stuck in the turmoil, but it's here, and it may be known to you this upcoming week or within this next few days, is what they're giving me, that this person wants to emotionally express themselves to you. And if that's the case, I think it'll pull you out of the ditch and make you feel very good. But at the same time, Aquarius, if you're dealing with someone that is dealing with all these other people, that little blip of happiness that you're also on their radar won't last long before it'll piss you off. So I'm saying, like, be smart. You're either number one or nothing. So make a wise choice here. I do feel like this person has a lot to offer, you know, or you know, they want to be seen that way. They may see you as having a lot to offer them, you know, and they want success here. But each of you are in a different situation, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see what the guidance is. It says strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone. We are always with you. So this is saying be strong. Some of you, it's like this person, you're weak for them. You're weak for them. Or they have a tendency to push on your weaknesses, or they can trigger some weaknesses that make you want to be combative. And this is saying be stronger than that. Know your worth, okay? Make yourself the main priority. And if somebody doesn't make you their main priority, then that's your sign. That requires strength, though, doesn't it? So, could be dealing with Pisces. I have Leo out. I have Sagittarius. I have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Cancer and Scorpio. Libra. Why do I have the Shakira song in my head? Okay, so I don't know. This popped up out of random. I did a TikTok. Oh gosh, I gotta stop bringing up the stupid TikTok. Because some people on this platform only want to see me as Tarot Time with Dana. And my TikTok is not tarot. It's me, the other side of Dana, being me, dancing. And one of them was to Shakira. Shakira is also an Aquarius. And that song is coming through right now. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I love Shakira. Shakira. She's one of my favorite Aquariuses. I'm obviously fond of Aquarian women. Jennifer Aniston, I love too. But Shakira is definitely one of my favorite of all of the Aquariuses because she's so warm-hearted and she still looks like she's 20 even though she's well into her 40s. Like, Aquarians have a youthful look no matter how old they get. I don't know why that is. I love Alicia Keys too. She's a beautiful Aquarius. She's a very spiritual person. I follow her Instagram. I love her Instagram. I don't know why I'm talking about that. All right, so Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, some of you are connecting with a Virgo or a Taurus, or have that in your chart. But I got the song Strange, which is the word that kept coming up in Virgo's reading, by LP. LP is also a Pisces. She says, "We are all strange, and it will never, ever, ever change." That's a really good song. So, interestingly enough, too, is like I was seeing like a camel, like somebody riding a camel, and then it so random, I know. I don't know, camels, whatever. And then I saw a horse, and I thought to myself, wow, that's a strange image. And then I started getting the messages about strange. So I feel like, and now I'm getting an image from Beetlejuice where she says, "We are the strange and unusual." And that's such a Pisces thing to say. You know what I'm saying? That's such a Pisces thing to say. We are the strange and unusual. And that's why I love you, Pisces, because you're a little weird and that's cool. Yeah, those are the images that I got. And then, sorry, that song keeps wanting to come through. We are all strange. Such an uplifting song. I just saw a peace dove in my mind's eye. Some of you are thinking about getting a peace dove tattoo. That's really specific. Obviously, you would know if it's you. Yeah, go look up that song. Anyways. You have the 10th house here showing up, Capricorn energy. This is about your reputation, career, responsibilities, your achievement. It also talks about fame and notoriety, okay? So some of you might have that on your path or in your future, just FYI. I'm not trying to blow you up, but that's usually what it indicates. But this also just talks about feeling purpose-driven in what it is that you're doing. And the images I was getting was like really random. It doesn't really seem to have much meaning or purpose to it, but it's like things that feel meaningless to you. Thanks for the $44, Geraldine. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 444. I like that. Sorry. Things that seem meaningless or strange. Like, here's what I'm feeling. You might be walking around your day, Pisces, and like just seeing strange synchronicities, you know, like thinking about something or talking about something, then you see it pop out in the environment and you're like, wow, that's strange. I was just talking about so-and-so, or I was just thinking about that. And it's like Spirit saying, not strange. That's not coincidence. That's how law of attraction works. Pay attention. And, because I feel like you're getting all of these downloads and these signs that are helping you to find the pinnacle of where you want to go, especially when it comes to finances, career, financial freedom is also something I heard that's on your path, that's available to you, but you haven't really tapped into all of the resources yet. Because I feel like there's a sense of achievement coming in here, or the ability to feel really successful, okay, when it comes to what it is that you do and loving what you do. Now I have that song again. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Some of you connecting with Sagittarius. The Magician here, yes, you can manifest. Well, we all can, but you know, this is manifesting something as it pertains to the 10th house of career, achievement, money, and your purpose. It's like, okay, I heard leading a purpose-driven life. Some of you are searching for your purpose right now. And it's like you're thinking about it too hard, because the purpose is to live. That's it. And then while you're enjoying living, make the best of it. Create what you want. Follow your intuition. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't put resistance on your path. Flow with the energy here, Pisces. And don't think that you need to make money the traditional way, because what that song also signifies is that we're all strange. We all have our own unique paths. We can manifest in a lot of different ways. But a lot of people think because they observe the world and they see how other people make a living and how other people live, that there must be some formula, or like they must do A and B job before they get C job. And that's not true. You know, like I've seen people start at entry level jobs and go straight to the top and totally skip the in between. If they believed in themselves enough, if they had good timing, if they were following their intuition. Vice versa, I've seen people start at the bottom, stay at the bottom, never move up 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you know, and still not experiencing the whole of themselves and what they can experience if they were just to open their mind a little bit more. I don't know, open your mind when it comes to different avenues of making money, particularly making money. Because I feel like there's another way you could go about it that requires less work than you think. I don't know why I'm getting all these career messages. I'm not really getting relationship. I just don't feel like that's your focal point right now. Or it's Spirit's not wanting to talk about that right now. For some reason, they're wanting you to focus on your purpose. What did you come here for? What are you waiting for? Like, let me give you an example. Who would have thought 30 years ago that you could make a living playing video games online? Not just a living, millions of dollars. It's possible. It's probable. People are doing it right now. Or doing makeup tutorials. Or doing tarot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always creating new ways to make income. And it doesn't have to be through social media, although I think social media opens up a lot of different pathways of possibilities. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're being too singular minded about something, and they're wanting you to expand your mind of all the different things that could occur, that could come in, you know, like that. Sorry. The Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups. I feel like this is you learning some new things here, Pisces. And it's going to bring you some emotional fulfillment this week. Sorry, I don't know if I have something in my nose, but if I do, it's bothering me. So let me check. ADD. I'm coming right back. Don't be upset with me. I can't go on without without looking. Sorry, total paranoia. I was paranoid there. But I don't know. I felt like I had something in my nose, but I didn't. Okay, anyways, Pisces. Sorry. This is you learning something new. This is getting a new idea, a light bulb going off. Like ding, ding, ding. And whatever this new idea is, it's going to bring you so much more comfort and emotional fulfillment than you think is possible. So it's like really just taking the time to open your mind up about all the different possibilities, all right? Some of you, there's like warmth coming in the energy, and it's almost like, let's take career out of it. The way that you live your life could also be anything you want it to be. Some of you have an idea of like this life that you want to live, but maybe it's outside of the norm. But it's right for you. Like, it's right for you. It may not be right for everyone, but it's right for you. You know, like maybe others would perceive it as strange, or there's a fear around other people thinking that's strange, but who gives a crap what other people think? You know, we're all strange. That's what the message was. We are all strange. Okay. Because sometimes I feel like you let your mind go to, I don't know, a negative place sometimes, and you're needing to see things from a different vantage point. You might need to take your mind off of a significant relationship as well if it's emotionally draining you. Take a break from that. I heard some of you need to take a break from social media. But there's some sort of balance being brought here and a new chapter coming in, and there is the manifestation again. Let's see the person you're connecting with. King of Cups, Justice, the Six of Pentacles. So whoever you're connecting with, Pisces, this person is emotionally getting into a more balanced space of equal give and take. I did hear that this person has a little bit of either a jealousy streak. Thank you for the $24.99, Glenn. Oh, I'm glad. It's for you, honey. Okay, sorry. I feel like this person has a bit of a jealousy streak. Or there's a little bit of a, I don't want to say conniving, because that sounds really negative, and I don't mean it like that, but like naughty. This person tends to be a little bit naughty. That could be good or bad. Like there's this Joker type of energy, but it's very subtle. It's very subtle. Or they see you that way for some of you if you're a masculine Pisces. But either way, I feel like this person is a very emotional person, but they're showing up as balanced right now. They might also be working on balancing their checkbook, their finances, their career, right? They might be working on a same or similar soul lesson that you're working on, which is why you would be an attraction match to this person, because I do feel there's a match here, whether it's intimate or not. Something about finances and like they having a similar or same path as you. You might actually share finances with this person if you're married, but it doesn't have to be. I have a song coming through. It's I Choose You. By Kiana Ledes. That's the only lyrics I'm getting. I choose you. See what the guidance is. Take a moment. And there's a butterfly in this picture, and I saw a butterfly between Capricorn and Aquarius. Could be dealing with either of those zodiac signs, or butterflies might be significant to you, but this says take a moment. It says, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask for soul guidance before you act or move forward. That's why I feel this energy about needing to learn something more is here, or like being open to different ideas is here, because I feel like Spirit's wanting you to have all of the information before you rush into a decision. Okay. And this could also be for your cross watcher. So you could be dealing with Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra again, Taurus, Gemini. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. But keep in mind, it could be any zodiac sign, guys. It's a general reading. So, holy cow, I've been live for 300 years. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love you so much. I'm like so exhausted. I can't even say bye to you. I did want to say hi to the people in the chat for a second. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Infinite. Thank you guys for hanging out and moderating for my super, super long chat and reading. Hey, Time Traveler. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Mariah. Hey, Taylor. If you guys want to chat more, I chat all the time, probably too much on Facebook, but who cares? So you can catch me there, Tarot Time with Dana. I have an Instagram as well. You can follow me there, Tarot Time with Dana. Yeah. And otherwise, the rest of the spiritual readings are going to slowly come out as we go through the week. And then after that, the you versus them. So stay tuned. When I hit 150,000, which is hopefully going to be soon, seems like it's taking its time, but hopefully soon, I'm going to do a free reading giveaway. So if you want a free reading with me and you want to help me reach 150K, share my videos, share them in your chat group, share them on Facebook, share. Networking is the best thing you can do. Like and share this video as well. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. So, namaste.